Hey y'all, welcome back to the Mother You Know, the Woman You Don't. Thank you so much for joining us again this week. Hopefully you're coming back week after week. And hopefully we're talking about some things that you are that you resonate with or that sound familiar. This week, and I know we say this every week, but this week it's really true. I think we mentioned Misha very early on in the podcast. We had a shout out to Misha because we were talking about our favorite cousins and people and things like that. So we have my cousin Misha and her daughter Aubri. And Misha is, we keep saying we have to family tree this, but Misha is not my blood cousin. She is married to my cousin Jerry, who is my mom's oldest sister, my Aunt Pam, her son. But like everything else, I don't remember a time in my life without having Misha. Y'all aren't that much older than me. So for y'all to be dating and get married, all I remember is you in our lives. You're a fixture in my life, and it's always been, a fun relationship with you guys. And I always tell my husband, we got to live like Jerry and Misha, man. They live in life. That's got to be our goals out here living life. So we are so happy that you guys decided to come on and just talk to us a little bit today about your history and your mother. Your mom's going through some things, in dealing with some heavy stuff right now, and you guys, and just love the relationship that I see with your kids. You have two really great kids. I love both of them. They're great people to be around. So it's really nice to just kind of be to have you guys on. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. I told you it'll be a little nerve wracking at first, but after a while we're just talking. We just end up just being talking cousins. So which can be bad. So thank you guys for coming on. And I guess, Misha, we'll just start kind of with you and let you tell us a little bit about really just trying to get into people's histories and talk about you and your parents and where you were raised and your relationship with your mother. And, we'll just kind of have talk about, traditions and things just as you're kind of going through. So why don't you tell us a little bit about that? Where were you born and raised, and tell us about your parents?
You're from Santa Fe, aren't you? Let's be clear, Texas, not New Mexico. Yes. We know where that's at, but maybe not everybody, yeah.
You said y'all are fixing to celebrate your 30th anniversary
Lord.
of being married. But then there was how long? Then 10 more years? Girl, you've paid your dues. You paid your
Y'all kind of
dues.
grew up together, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, you guys are goals. Everywhere y'all go, I just look at we need to go camp with Jerry Misha. We need to go to the Rocky Mountain. We need to go do it, because you guys are always on the go. So tell me, you have sisters and brothers? Are you an only child? Yeah. 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 And y'all are still, everybody's still in Santa Fe. Yeah. Yeah, but your mom is still in Santa Fe. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. So they're still hanging out down there. Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah. So what are some of the things that growing up with your mom, what are some things that you remember most about your mother? Because you're pretty close to your mom, huh? Did you grow up close to your mom? Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Is it bad or is that brilliant? That's cute. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And what are some of the greatest memories you have? Something you remember about your mom? One of your greatest memories of her growing up, or a funny story your mom was. So what are some of her quirks? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. So your mom was traditionally the fun one? Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was what, the 80s and early 90s. So, I mean, so we did a lot more dumb stuff back then. I mean, I didn't. But I don't think the look Aubrey's making is
I'm
like,
thinking, yeah.
your child did that. Well, is it because you did it, Misha? Like, I mean, were you sneaking out to go to like party in a field, or were you sneaking out to go to Bible study? Like, which one were you sneaking out to do?
go see Jerry.
The communication part is really good. We've talked a lot about that, about like, you know, just being that open and honest. And, you know, some people haven't had that with their mothers, or some people really had that or whatever. And I think I love that you had that with your mom. That's because I remember, like, I've only met your mom a handful of times over the last 30 years, you know, but I remember her being very kind and very sweet and all that stuff. So that doesn't surprise me that y'all had that kind of, you know, relationship. So that's awesome.
Yeah, I was think it's good because, yeah, that's a skill I think I lack. It's a skill. Yeah, communication. Or did you say man? Oh, yeah,
Yes.
yes, communication is a skill I think I lack. And we've said this, you know, and I've you know, I wish I had been more open with my girls because I took the traditional stance, you know, the same one your mom told us is don't do this because I said so. And I turned around and said, don't do
Which
this
is
because
true,
I
girls.
said so.
I'll own that. I will own that.
Yeah. But
I
it's
wish
just,
I was more skilled at that, but yeah, I will own
but
that. Yeah.
it just says it's just traditionally how we were raised, you know, that came down that way. That I wish that I had been more open and honest with my girls because I have not. And it's just now, you know, where more so with Riri right now that she's just so open about everything she's doing and everything she wants and the reason things happen. We're just now in a space where we can sit and talk and, you know, I told her this weekend the greatest thing about her is that nowadays when I say, hey, you want to, let's do so and so, or you want to do this or whatever, she'll just go, no, I don't want to. And I'm going, okay. But at least I know where she stands. Like, and that's what I told her. We had lunch with her Sunday, and I said, at least I know it's just black and white. It's what I want. I want to know where I stand and where you stand and what's going on, and you know, whatever. But I'll take it. I'll take it. Even though sometimes I'm left going, what do you mean you don't want to come over? You know, or what do you mean you don't want to go here? But it's a skill. Too much. Y'all talk too much. Oh, oh, that's funny.
Lisa, let's talk quick about how old were you? Like, you and Jerry got married, but how old were you when you had? Uh,
I was 20, 21. I was 21.
so you were a young mom. So yeah, because I remember, like, I was thinking about
Yeah.
Aubri and
Well-
Mariah, and I remember there's a photo somewhere, like you holding, you're both, you and Dorcas holding like your
Babies.
daughters.
Yeah.
So y'all were both young mothers. Like, what was it like being a young mom like that? Like, what were you scared? Were you excited? Like, what?
So I've never held a baby before in my whole entire life. And I brought home a 4 pound, 9 ounce baby. That was freaking crazy. A
Yeah.
4 pounder?
Yeah, that's because Mariah come
But
out
she was
7.
premature.
Yes. I wasn't breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wasn't breathing.
No, we had a difficult a difficult delivery. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that.
At least I do remember that.
But she was premature.
She was I guess I was 4'11" and my brother was 4'13". I was 4'11", my brother was 8'13". Yeah, that was
Wow.
like almost 4 pounds apart.
Yeah.
But you bounced back nicely, Aubri.
Yeah, she bounced back. But so Aubrey was, I think, 4 weeks, maybe, or 3.5 weeks early. It was like August. It was like mid-August, I think. It was 4 weeks. It was close to 4 weeks early, but
Yeah.
yeah, she came out not breathing. But then all I remember is them like stabbing a shot in my leg for something because I was hemorrhaging, and I don't remember too much. We're both dying, but yeah, we were both dying. But my best friend Kathy, she was a respiratory therapist, and she walked in like right when all this stuff's happening, and she's like, holy cow. Like, this is like chaos.
Yeah.
And she went over there and she had to bag Aubrey,
Mm-hmm.
like, for 45 seconds, like, to make her breathe. And like, it could have been really bad,
Yeah.
but we're good. We're good.
And we're glad. We're so glad.
What was it like bringing her home? Like, you're 20 years old. You're a baby, 20
Yeah.
years old, and you've got this little
Baby.
of a thing. What is that? I mean, I'd be scared of.
No, I was scared. No, because all I could think of was that she just had the. She looked like she had a.
Say it. Go ahead and say it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and say it.
She had a big. She had a big head and she had a long, skinny body because she was like tall. Sort of. Like,
Yeah.
She looked like an alien. It was like she was my alien baby. I loved her.
She left you just like you were.
But she slept in a baby, like my baby doll crib when I was growing up for
Yeah.
a few days. I mean, like 2 weeks whenever I was at my, because my mom, I stayed with my mom for 2 weeks.
Then
Yeah.
I said,
Yeah. So Aubrey slept in a baby doll crib for like 2 weeks
it was good.
until I figured out that I can do this.
You trying the big one?
Yeah, no, she was so freaking tiny. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
I do, and I'll have to find that picture because we are going to try to put up pictures of it, during things that of you and Mariah, because Mariah looks like a chunk. She come out of Butterball, and I think you both look
And like,
just completely.
So there's going to be on the bed. Like, because when were you born, Aubrey? What's your birthday?
July 19.
Oh, see, Mariah was August, and even then, because that had to have been.
Mariah was October.
You're right.
Riri's August. Yeah.
Or that's October. So
Yeah, but Aubrey wasn't supposed to. I mean, she was due August.
I was due mid-August. I want to say August.
yeah.
Yeah, something like
Rings and
yeah, like
There's 4 months between them, and
Yeah, because that
I
picture was
remember
at
that
least,
memory.
it could have been Thanksgiving, but it might have been Christmas. But the contrast of the two, and to think that you're
I don't
4
have.
months older,
Yeah, it's crazy.
and Mariah was just a butterball, man. Still appreciate that.
You're like, Misha, you complained about
Whatever the opposite of butterball was, whale baby.
Yeah, she's my little alien baby. That's what I called her.
Yeah. And how soon after, how much younger? Because, well, it's the same age as Tyler. Tyler and Ariel are the same age, I think. So you had them, what, 2 years apart?
Yeah, they're
Hey.
21 months apart.
Okay,
So that was very hard because I had 2 in diapers and like
Did you plan that, or was it just a?
no.
Yeah.
I was off the pill for 6 weeks and was 5 weeks pregnant.
Solid.
Yeah. So well, I guess I was a fertile myrtle guy. Yeah. Listen here, doctor. But so yeah, that was crazy. And then Aubrey thinks that she can pick Tyler up from the couch and bring him to me. And I was like, oh my gosh, oh, thank you so much.
I'm just hearing how you were doing.
Yeah, she is 21 months old and picked Tyler up and carried
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was bad.
It's perfect.
It's fine. Yeah.
She didn't drop him. She did not drop him.
So what do you remember most about being a mom during that time? Just the chaos, or was it, do you just
No,
remember
okay, so
figuring life? I did try to figure it out.
I did not work at all,
Age.
and I was young, right? But I did not work, and all I did was film my children.
Uh-huh.
I videoed them.
And you wanted to go back to school.
I did want to go back to school, but I videoed them, and I'm like, oh, like Tyler's on top of a slide, and he probably shouldn't be standing up there at 9 months old walking, but I'm filming it, like I filmed everything. I don't know. I need to go back. I should go back and watch them because I haven't watched them forever.
Yeah.
But I didn't work until Tyler was in I think first grade. First grade. So I stayed at home.
You're getting into the years. She asked what you felt like with me throwing him around.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was a lot, but I loved it. I loved it. I told Jerry my goal.
Is you want another baby?
No, my goal was to be a stay-at-home mom. My goal is to be a stay-at-home mom, and
that was my goal too. That was all I wanted when Wayne and I got married. We weren't even married a year, and I had told him before we got married, this is what I want. I want to be with my kids.
Yeah. And then I got a job to where I was a I worked the teacher schedule. I didn't.
Not even the teacher schedule. The school schedule.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Not the teacher schedule. So the teacher schedule was like 7 a.m. to 4.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
School schedule.
Misha's schedule was
Yeah.
when she dropped us off
Yes.
at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
to 3:35.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I worked 8 to 3.
Yeah.
I worked
Yeah.
8 to 3 for I don't know how long.
So I started driving.
Yeah.
So I still do have an amazing job.
Yeah.
That it's very flexible, and I love my Patty, my boss lady.
Yeah. Yeah. And Aubrey, how was that for you guys always having mom around? Do you think it's a good thing or did she drive you nuts?
Now she didn't start driving until she was a junior in high school.
I said my friends, my mom's got me.
Yeah.
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 No, I would rather my mom be there. Yeah. It's probably just because of the type of mom she was. I could just say, hey, take me to Sonic and give me the sweet. She would.
Were you mean to your mama?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I'll ask you the same question. What is your favorite memory of your childhood with your mom? Aubrey? Or if you have anything like that, we talked earlier about, your mom's like traditions or, how her mom was, what are some of your favorite times or memories of growing up with Misha?
Probably just being there and me making fun of her. Yeah, no matter it was basketball, softball, soccer, volleyball.
She
If
was
she
always
was
there.
if she was sleeping or talking and not looking, she was always there.
I was always there.
Was she that mom? Like, was she like that? Was she like that mom who would get kicked out of the game, or was she just a chill, supportive mom?
Well, if she was sleeping or had to ask somebody else what was going on.
Was she there but she was sleeping through it?
Why? What was in your crib, Misha? Why were you sleeping?
So it was early in the mornings. My softball was early in the mornings. Like I'd have like games at like midnight and then have to like show up, and like, it's an hour and a half drive.
Yeah.
Like from here to Sugarland,
Mhm.
and we had to be back at freaking like 6:30 in the morning.
I was there. I took her.
She was, but like that's some like things that I see with Corey, and I don't know if it's just because of like the stuff I say. But this is like Corey's first time in gymnastics, and she's always looking to see what I'm doing. And I was always looking to see if they were there,
I had my sunglasses on, and Aubrey thought I was always
or
there.
or if they were like on time.
Yeah.
Just for the listeners, so you have so Aubrey, you're a mother. You're a young mother. How old is Corin?
She's 5.
All right. Oh gosh.
Yeah,
She's 5. She'll start kindergarten this year. I'm so excited.
Nah, such a cute kid. Yeah, she really is.
She's a hot mess.
So Aubrey, tell us about you becoming a mother then, because you were 23, right? Yeah. I'm assuming you're the same age as Mariah, so you're fixed to be 29, right? So yeah, you were 23.
Mm-hmm.
So for you becoming because that's still a young mom these days, like still very young, which I'm a fan of having young mom. So if you get your kids out of the way by 25, that means by 45. Yeah, that's what I always say. Is, yeah, y'all were making fun of me knocked up at 19, but look at me at 45, I ain't messing with no kids.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Much of your life. So tell us about when you found out you were having Corey and what that was like telling your mom. Because was Corey playing?
The real story? The real story was really bad. I was a bad mom, but
So it never.
Only if you want to, Aubrey. If you don't want to talk about you.
Okay, if you don't want it, it's fine. But yeah.
no, it's fine.
I didn't really want to carry kids.
Yeah.
I was never one to like carry. Like I didn't want to carry kids.
Yeah.
But I always wanted kids. And so I graduated with my bachelor's in 2017. I had 2 bachelors actually.
Mm-hmm.
And my brother and his wife had been together for 6 years. Something like that. And my mom wanted a Mustang.
I
She wanted to go fast car. She kept telling my brother.
a loud Mustang. I want a loud Mustang that go fast.
She kept telling my brother and his girlfriend that she wants another year because she wants a cool car.
Yeah.
So here's me graduating with my bachelor's. I didn't know what I wanted to do because I'd applied for so many jobs and didn't get it. And being a college athlete, apparently you have to have what's the word? Put my mind shut.
She didn't do the internship.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And you had honestly,
Yeah. You played softball. Yeah.
but you played softball.
Yeah.
But you really have to do internships.
So I didn't do an internship. So I graduated with 2 different bachelors, and then I decided to go into the Air Force, and I had my job, my leave date. I'd already went through MEPS. I talked to everybody in my family about it,
But she kept telling me, "Mom, I haven't started yet." I'm like, "Wait, what? Why haven't you? What are you talking about? What is happening?"
So December I graduated my bachelor's, and then February is when I went through MEPS, like beginning of February.
Yeah.
Like I went through the whole I
didn't realize you were going in the Air Force. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I had the whole I did the whole marching deal. I did everything.
Everything.
And
Yeah.
I was pregnant at MEPS, but they didn't catch it.
Yeah.
It was like it had to been like right there.
Yeah.
And so I started training for it because I've always ran all our life, except it's called softball. And I was running, and I was like, "Mom, like back's hurting." And she's like, "You're just nervous about leaving." It's like, okay, well, I haven't started either. Nervous about leaving.
Yeah, and you keep saying I haven't started. I'm like, why? What are you doing? Why haven't you started? It's like, I don't know.
So I think it was like the second month, and I went to get a test, and I was like, "Mom, I'm pregnant."
And that's why I haven't started.
Yeah, and she said, I showed her the test, and she said,
Are you freaking kidding
"Are
me?
you serious?"
And walked out.
I left. I didn't.
Yeah.
And that was a bad moment. But we were supposed to be at our friend's house with,
They had prior plans.
we had, so we did. We had and with food, and we had we had everything in the car, like drinks, food.
Priority.
Yeah, no, I was pissed. I left her.
I was still 23.
Yeah. It was a very bad moment for my part. And then I walked into my friend's house and I said, "Are you freaking kidding me?" My dad was happy.
I told Jerry that day.
She was mad, and my dad was happy.
But did you tell Jerry that day?
No,
You told him that day.
same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, okay. You told him.
she did. I did.
Oh, okay.
We left
So-
Aubri at my house.
Yeah. But Jerry was.
Not back in the car.
Yeah.
He was giddy.
I should have called my dad.
Yeah. So I walked into my friend's house, my friend Kathy's house, and she's like, "Oh, what is wrong with you?" And I'm like,
Her friend Kathy, mind you, that delivered me.
Yeah.
"Okay."
Yeah.
So I walked in her house and she said, "Oh my gosh, Misha, what is wrong with you?" And I said, she's freaking pregnant. Or I said something and they're like, "Tyler?" And I'm like, "No." Yeah. And they're like, "Wait, what? What?" Anyway, so I'm just like, it was not a good mom moment at the
Yeah.
moment, but
Yeah.
that baby girl, so
Yeah.
old.
Yeah. So how long did it take you to get over it?
Yeah.
So she was
Were you
born.
like a
No, it was not. So the initial shock, because, okay, so Aubri, she was going into the Air Force. Had her bachelor's degree. She was going to be like
I talked about like doing 20 years in the military.
well,
Yeah.
yeah, she's going to
Yeah.
Just like
It's a big career.
being from a team to another team.
Yeah.
yeah. So
That makes sense. Yep.
Right. So she had her whole life planned in the Air Force and she was going to go into it and she was going to do all this. And then she was like, I'm pregnant. And I'm like,
Talk about a train wreck. That's the train. That's the derailment.
what? Yeah, I didn't deal with it very good. I just left.
Yeah. That's okay.
And
You bounced back.
yeah. So, and then now I look back at it, I'm like, that was horrible mom moment. But, you know,
Yeah.
but I made up for it. Hope.
So, you know, mom said that
You're
she
a
called
great grandma, though. You're a great, you're a great grandma, though.
good grandma.
You're a good grandma.
Yeah, mom
Yeah, I
says
think-
when
I cannot get enough of Corey.
Yeah.
Mom says that when I told her I was pregnant, she left talking to me. It was very brief when I told her, and that she left and was upset and called grandma and was telling grandma whatever she was telling her. She was embarrassed because she was in church. Tell him what grandma said.
She said, get over it. It's a baby. Just suck it up. Get over it. It's just, it's a baby.
Yeah.
And so that don't think so highly of myself and all of what, it didn't matter. It didn't matter what other people said or thought, So, yeah.
Say that again, Aubri. I kind of wish I would have saw y'all, like, y'all would have saw Mel with Corey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I was actually looking at pictures yesterday and had some pictures
Yeah.
of Grandma and Ariel and Mariah that I found. We had that family reunion in Cominil. I had a bunch of pictures from that.
That was when we went the last year.
At Shirley's house when her and Robert lived in Cominil, and they had that big old flower field. Do you remember that?
I think I do, but we went to like a lake with everybody.
That was the year after Yvonne died.
No, but we went.
That was the last family. Yeah, where we all went to the Finnan Fair. That was up here at my house.
Correct. Where all the dogs came. Yeah.
Yes. 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 Remember the dog?
Well, when the Dorcas was talking about, yes, we went to that too.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of pictures of us and all the grandkids. I have the pictures of all of us, all the kids in the field. No, you babies.
You were a baby.
Yeah, y'all were babies. Because Mariah and Ariel were babies.
Yes, you're a baby then. I just have to go remember.
No, you don't remember it.
I remember past two family reunions.
Yeah. So what about how long did it take you to adjust your plans, Aubri, and decide, okay, this is what we're doing immediately? I'm imagining. I mean, especially your daddy's good to go.
No, yeah. So immediately, because she never thought about that.
Yeah,
It was never a question. She chose. I mean, like, we're having a baby. We're 9 months. All that good stuff.
yeah.
I was just pissed because she had her whole life ahead of her in the Air Force.
Yeah.
That was
What do you remember about being pregnant, and how did you feel going into having Corey and becoming a mom? What are the kind of the things that do you remember being scared or thinking, oh, yeah.
Well, I assumed I could figure it out.
Yeah, you did.
But being pregnant, it calls so much attention to me that I didn't like. I'm not one to like attention. And I was working at Academy.
Yeah.
And I was a lead cashier at Academy. So I was closing the books every night. I was like their manager.
Mm-hmm.
So I was having to be in like the customer service area.
Yeah.
And then all these people were like, whoa, you're pregnant.
Like, want to touch her belly? And just like,
and then people are like, can you touch your belly? And I'm like,
That was a perfectly acceptable answer.
how many random people want to come and touch your belly? I think my mom might have touched my belly once.
Yeah.
Because I know how it felt. I don't like people to. That grossed me out.
That's what this comes from.
Say, hey, mama, what you do? And I'm like, I'm not your mama for one, and you do not touch my belly.
This comes from the whole like,
Don't
oh,
touch me.
like y'all would have been like, give me that
Not my face. Don't touch me.
No, I agree with you. Strangers is odd.
Yeah, no, it was definitely scary. Like, the attention, I'm not a fan of the attention. But, like, having her, like, I took so many pictures of us. Like,
I probably have like 10 pictures of Aubri when she's pregnant
Yeah.
because she didn't want it. She didn't want that.
Yeah.
But then I had like single. But when Corey was born, she was like, "Oh, my land son." It was like, "It's on, it's on."
Yeah. It's a whole new world going from to grandma, I imagine.
Oh my gosh! It's like this is way beyond a whole new world.
Yeah.
Because that girl is.
now I know my mom loves me.
Yeah.
Hey, instead of me calling her.
Yeah.
Like how it was in college.
Yeah.
Corey's coming home tonight, right? Do I need to get her, or do I need to get her, or are you going to get her?
That's the thing. So one of the things because I've been thinking about my grandma name is because Cody has been dating a girl who has a daughter. And so they've been dating all last year, and we met them in December. And so they have really gotten serious. And, we've kind of introduced her to our family, and it took like several weeks. And Joy and I have been very cautious because she's adorable. And I mean, yeah, she is adorable. So
You'll disown Cody for her.
you would? Would you say?
You'll disown Cody before you disown.
I've already told him, like when they started telling us, I was like, you got to understand it because she doesn't see her dad. So she has taken to Cody like it is magnetic. He moves and she moves. He moves out of the room and she calls him Coco. And she says, "Where's Coco? Where's Coco?" She's just constantly Coco. And she and even Kaylin,
That's awesome.
she just loves it. So, and we had a very serious conversation with them. It's like, you need to know, I'm crazy. I was crazy with you kids, and if we go into this with her, we're in it, like full blown, like we're there. And we were really cautious for weeks. And then they both were like, "No, like this is what we want. We're gonna bring our families together." And it has been. That's not crazy around here. Like every time we go out, I'm like, the baby needs that. We now have a toy basket in the house. Like I sit away to the store and I go, "Well, get her something, like just get her something she can play with." And he come back with like an 88 pack of blocks, 2 puzzles. He's like, "How about those?"
Exactly. Good job. Really true.
That's what Cody kept saying. He's like, "Where'd you get all this money?" I was like, "I have grandma money. That's the kind of money."
We beans for 2 nights, but it's fine.
Yeah. Yep. I went by there the other day, was having lunch over there, and I went to Sam's the day before and 4 new outfits fell in my basket. Like, I don't know what happened.
It's so hard with grandbabies.
Yeah. Like,
Because we
go
can.
fulfill.
We can.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is.
No, we couldn't. No, we couldn't. But with grandbabies, we can.
Because you got adult money now. Like you got adult disposable money now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And disposable adult money now is way.
Hey, who said you won?
I'm just saying. I am just saying. I got four step babies now.
Yeah.
And I'm constantly wanting to buy them things because I'm a grown ass woman.
Yeah.
Grown ass woman money. And Jared is always like, "Babe, they don't need that." I was like, it's not about need. It's about that we need matching outfits for our upcoming vacation. And like we're taking them on a cruise in June, and I'm like, well, we need getting on the boat outfits. We need dinner outfits. They need this and this and this, and there's a pirate night, so we need matching pirate outfits. And then we need everything to come home. And he's like, "You really don't." I'm like, but my favorite too is when I travel for work, because I'll go through these like chunks of time where I travel a lot for work. And I'm like, well, I got to get the girls something when I come home from every trip. And he's like, "No, you don't." I'm like, but babe, they need this t-shirt that says my step Wally went to New Orleans and all I got was this t-shirt. They need that because their love is for sale and I want it. So even though they're my stepdaughters, but it is that kind of same mentality. It's like, because if I would have become their stepmother when I was 20, I would not have been able to do the things I do now. But now I'm 45 and I have a good job. And they need that.
Because you can.
Because I can. Well, the same thing with like the baby, like Dorcas is talking about. Like I texted, like I was shopping at CVS or Walgreens or something. Ooh, they got diapers on sale. So like I needed to text Caitlin, and I was like, "What size diaper do the baby?" Because I and I don't have a need for diapers, but there's a new baby in the family now. So, yeah, you gotta have a diaper.
Yeah, I think the other day, Mom and I were in Dollar General, and she goes, well, he was looking at Bubbles, and she goes, have you even bought her Bubbles yet? And I said, lady, are you trying to drop a grandma gauntlet on me? Because don't play with me. I think this kid will have a bubble, like she'll have a village of Bubbles. Like, don't try to play me.
She said, you're waiting too long for the grandma.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Well, that's right. At Easter, when we went back to the houses, she had a gallon of Bubbles.
yeah.
Yeah, her mama pulled out a gallon of Bubbles. I'm thinking, okay, check. At Easter, we went over to Dorcas's, and I wish Ariel was here to tell the story. But, Dorcas got little baskets for Ariel and Kaylin and Cody. And then the most obnoxious big basket for the baby. And Ariel's looking at her, and it picked in her paw. And Ariel's looking between the baby basket and hers, and she's like, what is this? Like, what? Right, baby can't. She's going to and Ariel took a little thing the size of her cell phone, her little basket, like this. And the baby just,
Like a few little things in it, and a lotto ticket, and just some fun things for Easter. But then it's just little tubs like this for the kids. And then Briar has a basket with a bunny with her name on the bunny and the year. And Dwayne,
Where? And her friends say that.
well, I think there's just something about the dreamers because on Easter, the weekend after Easter, we went and got my stepdaughters and we went to my in-laws' house. And that's when we were celebrating Easter. And I did little baskets for the girls. I didn't go crazy. One, because we were living at the hotel at the time before we moved the house. And so I got these little baskets. And I got the girls and watching TV stuff in there. And we just in the house. And my mother-in-law was saying the girls, big marshmallows, which really crappy stepmommy baskets are sitting right in front of it. And I'm like,
I gotta go to the
I'm a bad mom. And my Marie, I'm just mad in love with my mother-in-law. This parent thing. I was like, Mom.
You gotta go big.
I mean, this is the thing. I'm gonna complex about it. It's on now. Yeah. Not only the basket full of stuff, but the Squishmallows. I'm over here with a little Easter socks and a sucker and a little toy. I'm like, Mom.
No, because you can't. You're not a bad mom. You're not a bad mom. Next year, no.
You'll make up for it on the Disney cruise, baby. Yeah.
I'm just saying you just can't out grandma the grandmas. I don't think you can.
I think we've accepted that.
I think it's a competition, and I feel prepared for it.
She's like, this is where I'm.
He's ready for it.
Listen, I'm thinking that probably
I don't have no competition. I don't.
you
Because
just get to be. Listen, you just get to walk around. You're the winner.
I am the winner always. I am.
I'm thinking my kids are probably like glad that she's here, so I leave them alone.
There's other sides, but yeah, you're
Always the winner.
good job, Mom.
I'm always the winner. I guess I will.
Well,
have to say that.
but
You're good. There's not two sides. I am the winner, Aubrey.
we are one.
I know, but on the
Lion King 2. Lydia, did you have to watch that?
Lion King 2.
Yeah, they're probably too older. Lion King 2. We are one.
No, we I'm pretty snobby about my classic Disney sequels. Okay, I have Disney Plus. I'll go watch it. Now she got to go watch it. Now here.
Literally, Lion King 2 is
we are one.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
one pride, right?
One.
I got one driving too. I got $4.
I won't of the show, but it's a good. It's a good
Okay.
rule.
I will put it in my Disney.
It teaches a lesson.
That's how Disney movies should.
But your mom's still the champion.
But
Yeah, that's right.
I'm one of them, everybody. So Corey got 10, what was it? 10, what was it? At Easter? What was
Yeah.
it? She got $10 at the Golden Egg for Easter. And I'm like, we got $20. She's got to go find the Golden Egg with 20. Well, I need $20. But wait, I got it. She needs $20 in the Golden Egg.
She didn't get to come back as early as we thought she was going to on Easter,
Yeah.
but that was all that she talks about.
Yeah, she's like, I found the Golden Egg at
So
$10. $10. I said, we're gonna do.
She got the golden egg at her other food.
Yeah,
And so you had to up it here.
good dad.
I'm on board. I'm 100% about that.
Support it.
Yeah, so we'll support it. We'll do a family cash app next year.
And if you win,
Leave
either
it.
way. So it's funny.
We did do that, but she still talks about her golden egg at her
Yeah.
dad's house.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, the next year you need a glitter one, like glitter pink one. Make it the pink one or the plastic.
Yeah, when it explodes and she's got glitter and $20.
Something to play Peter Cottontail when you open it. Something.
Yeah, something.
we wouldn't even have to blow the money on that. Just be freaking $1 confetti egg.
Yeah.
Sure.
Guys,
100%.
Nope. You need the $20.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
listen to $1 real quick.
Yeah.
But Corey Lee has an amazing daddy.
Yeah.
She does have an amazing dad.
No, that's awesome. It really is awesome. They need their daddies. They need
They
their
do.
daddy.
They do.
I mean, we still win, but they need.
But we still win. Yeah. But she does have an amazing dad. I can't just say nothing bad about him.
Yeah.
And we win.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm a grandma. I can't.
Yeah. No, that is 100% true. Aubrey, what is like your one? I guess if you just to kind of we start thinking about wrapping up. Like, what is a lesson that you think you learned? The greatest lesson you learned from like Grandma and Pam, your mom. Like, what is just something that you want to pass down to Corey? What is something you hope that as she grows up, because she's obviously not going to have. She's going to get Pam through you. She's going to get Pam through your dad, which your dad's pretty spectacular. He's one of my favorite humans. So, it just describing that she's going to get that lineage through your dad. So what is something you hope that she learns from you guys?
I think it's just open communication, and she knows right from wrong.
Yeah.
Like, because her being in 2 different households, her other household isn't bad, but it's different.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard with that. But I think she's grown to know we're pretty cool.
But but we're more disciplined from right and wrong.
Yeah.
Like you're not supposed to be.
Yeah.
And she knows, and that's good.
She tests it. She tests it, but she knows.
Yeah.
So that's hard. But she still cries about Mama. She still cries about Dewey.
Yeah.
She'll just like break down crying. And
Yeah.
just, well,
Oh.
well, you know what? Me freaking too, girl.
Yeah, we do.
And I can't cry about it. Well, not in front of her at least. Because she'll like literally get in the car and just like start bawling.
Yeah. Because she remembers your mom. I mean,
Yes,
your
she
grandma.
does.
Yeah.
She does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She remembers Mama. She like,
Yeah.
she misses Mama. And that's the hardest part. Like telling her like, well, I love her too. Like she's watching over you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's hard.
That's for what do you and sorry to work with them. You may
keep
be
going.
asking this one, but and Misha will ask you the same thing so you can start preparing before we talk about my favorite Misha. What do you want your legacy, Aubrey, to be for your daughter? You're teaching her the right process, but whenever one day when 30 years from now, when she's doing this and she's talking about her mom, what do you want her to what do you want your legacy to be for her?
I am open communication. You have to talk. You have to talk about your problems, or you have
That's good.
you have to talk. You got to talk.
Oh my God.
Go to the source.
Yeah.
If you're right, wrong, whatever, go to the source that you have a problem with. Go to the source.
Yeah.
And you figure out what the problem is, and then you go from there. But don't go like amongst your friends or whatever, but you go to the source.
It's hard for that because Like, growing up in like different households.
Yeah, because Corey shuts down. Corey shuts down when we talk about her dad's side of the family.
Not even talking, like just coming back from the weekend, like, hey,
Yeah.
how was your weekend?
And she shuts down.
So it's hard, like trying to ask like different types of things to say to where she would open up. It's like, what'd you do this weekend? What'd you eat for dinner? What'd you eat for lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You can go pee. You can go pee. You know, the first one we recorded, I got up to go pee, and I told him, I need a break because I had to go pee. And I had my headphones on, and I went to the bathroom, and they're like talking about me. I was like, I can still hear you, and I know you can hear me pee.
Oh, go, you gotta go.
We're talking bad.
That was one thing I did get from her. I did my ways the other day. I didn't have to go. I just
I have a kid and I can do that.
No, I have a whole new.
Yeah, just wait till you're 70, okay? So you got a 70-year-old bladder.
No, we went to Bolivar the other day.
it just comes out.
We went to Bolivar the other day, and I kept having to go in the water, and it was cold. I kept running out to the water to pee, and nobody else is in the water. And I'm thinking, everybody out here knows what I'm doing because I have to pee.
Did you tell them you went to Bolivar?
Where'd y'all go this weekend?
You didn't tell me.
No, we went last weekend. So.
Y'all can't. Okay, first off, y'all can't be making these little cousin trips without telling me because I'll look on Facebook and y'all are at some bar.
Come on, don't live so far away.
She wants from me. And all she has to do is say, hey, I'm going to Jerry and Misha. That's all she has to do. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go right now. I'm gonna go over here, no makeup on, and let's go with Jerry and Misha. That never happened. Facebook, no, these suckers are without me.
Yeah, because first, third, and fifth weekend, we have nothing to do.
Oh, because the baby's gone.
The baby's gone.
Could hang out with me.
We're gonna go to the bar. We're gonna follow. Y'all are gonna miss out.
Yeah, Aubri has friends now.
Well, that's a good transition to we're gonna have a quick conversation, and I'm gonna tell the story, Misha, because it's my favorite Misha story.
Gosh.
It is. Do you know what I'm gonna tell?
No.
My favorite Misha. Like, Misha is sweet, Misha's kind. Misha comes off a little shy.
Yes.
Get to know Misha. But my favorite Misha is drunk Misha. Drunk Misha is my favorite on the planet. And my favorite drunk Misha story is, do you remember which my favorite drunk Misha story is?
Yeah, it's probably not a very.
Wait, can I pause you right there?
Yes.
So I obviously, you know how much my parents drink. I never knew that they drank until like 9th grade.
No,
Yeah.
you're in high school, you were in high school.
9th grade.
Because they hit it, or is it because they're...
Yes.
They did. And I don't know how. So
I don't know how either. That's shocking.
because my daughter tonight said, "Why do you have to drink wine?"
No, Aubri, I hit it well. Aubri does not know I drank. I drank often. Like, she was in high school.
I knew we had babysitters. I didn't like come too.
Yeah. So Aubri had no clue until
It baffles me.
Aubri was in high school. She was in high school, and we were at our friend's house, and so my friend's daughter, which was Aubrey's age, put my hair in pigtails.
Yeah.
And gosh, this is a bad story. She shaved my arms. She shaved my arms because they're hairy. I had pigtails, which were green and white polka dotted pigtails. And then I went to a bar in pigtails. And it was raining. It was raining so bad.
I didn't really know what we were doing.
It's a good thing. It's a really good thing you didn't know what you're doing.
And like freshman, sophomore.
The first time I got mad at you was at Amy Cody's house. And I didn't talk to you for like a month.
Because she's drinking?
She was asking my questions. Didn't remember. So, did I say?
But the first time Aubrey saw me drink, she was in high school.
Yeah. So I hid it well.
You didn't like hid it like you had the liquor bottles, like when a man loves a woman style, kind of
No,
hiding it. It's just,
it was just a weekend. Okay, wait, weekend. We're gonna go have out. We're gonna go have a drink.
No, yeah. But so
It was never at home.
But so Jerry drank. They knew Jerry drank, right? I mean, like had beers or whatever.
Yeah.
But they never knew I had drink
As much.
as well. Well, this is not a bad story. 'Cause
yeah, that's so this is my favorite story.
high school before she knew that I drank, and then she was like, "Wait, what? What?"
And that's when I was mad that I was oblivious.
Listen, oblivion is a good place to be.
Sometimes, yeah, it's a good place to be. Like, you better be good right here, not knowing anything.
No clue that I was alcoholic. No, I wasn't an alcoholic. You were fun, Misha.
You were fun, Misha. I love Drunk Fun Misha. This was right after Aunt Yvonne died. And we were all over at Uncle Kevin's. We were all over there. It was like a slumber party weekend. We spent the whole weekend over there, and we had too many cocktails. But we were driving. We were at the house. At Kevin's house.
Where are the kids?
I don't think that the kids were there. They may have been with their grandparents. I'm not sure, but we were all over there, and
I was like, Aubrey, you need to quit trying to paint us as bad people. We're fine. Y'all are fine.
Yeah.
Always been
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. And we'd had too much to drink, and Misha, okay, I was thinking about with my breast reduction surgery, and your mother had already had hers, and we
Someone
ran
has
too much, and we were sitting there talking, and I'm asking her about, like, what the surgery's going to be. Like, so we've been drinking, so it's very fast talking, and we're really loud or whatever. And me and her are the only ones in the living room. Everybody else is somewhere for whatever reason. And I'm asking her about the scars, and your mother proceeds to take her top off and show me her boobs from the scar to her breast reduction surgery. And she's got like her bra pulled up and her skirt pulled up, and she's sitting like this. And I'm like, we're sitting like in bar stool, like face to face. I'm looking at her boob, looking at her scars. Like,
this one right here.
and at that point,
Looked like this is what it looked like.
yeah, this is what it looks like. And look at her, we're drunk and we're loud. And at that point, your dad comes back into the living room, and your mom's just in her boobs out. And I'm like pretty much in her boobs. And I'm like, probably touching them, let's be real. And your dad was just like, what the hell? And she just kind of did it. And she's like, what? I'm just showing you. And I'm like, duh, Jerry. Thank God Uncle Evan didn't come around the corner. How? I don't know, because that would have been a whole level of trauma, I feel like. But that's one of the things that I just think about. Because like your mom is so modest, and she's not one to show her boobs.
No.
Not even to family. Like, she's very modest.
It was just you and your comment.
It was just and the tequila, probably. Let's be real. Just a little drunk. Just a little bit drunk. But I love drunk Misha.
What your scars would look like if you had that surgery.
Yes, I did have that surgery, and my scars do look like that. So thank you, Misha. You prepared me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I did have my surgery like less than a year after that. I think I had my surgery in 2009.
You're still traumatized.
So
Yeah.
mom's boobs. It is what it is.
Yeah. So I had a like a pocket. Had a pocket that was not. I don't know.
Why can I be? I was 8.
So it was a pocket, and so I had to like just squeeze it and like drain it. Yeah, the old blood out. That's like
fun.
Then it was nasty. And did you just have a reduction? Like, was it just cosmetic or?
It was
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah, I had a reduction.
It looks like grape jelly.
Yeah, and so Aubrey.
Me and brother don't like jelly sandwiches. Because that was when.
So where now? I'm asking Tyler if he wants a grape jelly.
Wow, it was freaking grape jelly going down the body.
Oh,
It was.
I was in the shower and they came in and I was like covered in like jelly. They're traumatized. I'm gonna ask Tyler next time I see him.
He might cry.
Yeah, he probably would.
But he might cry.
Hey.
That's awesome. Yeah, that was not a that was
So do as I think that's we can figure out a way to rope this into our stuff or whatever about being women. I think that make even making the decision to do something like that as a woman, it's not an easy thing to do.
Right.
And we should I know after my surgery that the thing that I didn't anticipate the most was what I kind of equate to hormonal changes because they cut your boobs off. I mean, it's a big, it's not as traumatic as if, somebody has to do it because they have cancer or something like that. But I mean, it's still a part of your womanhood. It's a part of, that. And I remember Mom stayed with me for a week after the surgery and I cried a lot. I just bawled and I cried and I cried and I cried. And Mom was getting ready to go home and I was getting ready to take a shower. So I'm naked. Mom's seeing my boobs, this is the booby episode. And I'm standing there, naked crying. And she's on the phone with Dad and she's telling us she's going to come home or whatever. And she goes in the bathroom crying my eyes out. And this is one of the times I needed my mother. And I'm bawling and she's like, what is wrong? And I'm like, you can't leave me. You can't leave me. I need you. You can't go. And she's on the phone with Dad. She's like, yeah, so I won't be coming home today. Give me a minute. But, sometimes you just need your mom. And even now, if I get sick or something like that, she has to remind me that I have a husband. And I'm like, but he's a boy.
You have your mom.
But I need my mom because I don't feel good. And I have my tooth hurts and my tooth hurts and I need my mom. And she's like,
Right.
husband. I'm like, but but he's a boy. And I'm going to live with a boy now. And I'd much rather have my mother.
Yeah.
99% of the time, I'd rather have my mom. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my husband, but
Corey was sick for the first time, legit projectile vomiting.
Yeah.
And the only time I remember throwing up other than college
College.
was
College. Self-induced.
Alcohol induced.
was my mom being, and Corey was sick and she was throwing up and she would not stop.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but we always made it to the toilet. Corey had a bowl for her.
My children were amazing and they made it to the toilet every time.
I cried to Corey when she first threw up on me.
You have to make it to the toilet.
I said, I'm not mad. Yes, I want to throw up right now. But let's just please work together on this and making it to the toilet. Because with your vomit on me, I just can't. And so that was her thing. She said, "You can make it."
baby.
Yeah.
But I don't know why my kids made it to the toilet, but they always did. And I never had to clean up their throat.
Never had to clean up their throat.
And I was just happy when we finally put wood floors in because then you could clean it up so easy.
Yeah.
Happy. That's good.
I literally had to explain to her, I'm like, Corey, I love you, but let's just work together on this.
Yeah.
And then the next time she was sick, she was like, Mom,
And he is so up.
I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Now she needs her own, she's her own, golden puke egg with $20 in it for every time she, with $20. There you go. Well, final thought. Any advice to other, women or mothers or?
It's communication. You have to talk about. You have to talk about stuff. No matter what. Go to the source.
Yeah.
Go to the source.
I agree with you, sister.
Yeah. I mean, that's why go to the source.
Okay, I'm gonna call Corey more because my mom didn't call me.
She was in college. She's
Yeah.
going to have fun.
Yeah.
I wanted calls from my mom.
Well, I feel and you know what? I wonder if this is because I didn't call Mariah a lot because I felt like I was a burden. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you feel like you're a burden.
I would call her to yell at her for not calling me. I will say,
Dude, I'm having fun. Are you having fun?
all 4 of my years, I would call her to yell at her for not calling me.
Yeah.
I'm having fun. Are you having fun?
She wanted me to have fun in college. I said, I'm having fun, but I have stories to tell.
Because you wanted open communication, Misha.
She through your whole life. She made you talk in open communication. That all of a sudden you get a little freedom.
It went downhill real quick. You graduated high school? See ya. Yeah. No, that's not how it works. You still keep going.
So do y'all talk? Do y'all talk daily? Do you talk every day?
You can't call her. Yeah. Ooh, now that I have Corey, it's not true.
Daily. It is 50-50. It's daily. It is pretty much daily. It's daily.
We do talk daily. Just
Yeah.
too.
Do you feel like your mom does like Pam, where she checks in, not hook? What do we say? Check in, not check on.
Both of them. Yeah, it's just her mom, but Nella and Nana.
Yeah.
They both were like anti-hovering, like anti-helicopter parents.
Yeah.
But me, like,
But I check in. I say, hey, what you doing?
in college.
No, either today and on the weekend.
College.
Okay, college.
Did you call me?
College, I never called her. I didn't
Okay.
because she's supposed to have fun in college.
But now, so do you think you'll change that with Corey? You think you'll call her all the time in college? You could be a helicopter parent.
I'm like, hey, you want to talk to me or not? Then it had to be a phone call.
So do you still? What about your mom, Misha? Do you talk to your mom daily still? Do y'all still just talk
Yes.
all the time?
Because she has to call her. Because her
Yeah.
to call her.
Correct. That is correct.
Oh, I'm feeling like a really bad mom because I don't call every day.
We don't
Sorry,
talk
girl.
every day. No, we don't talk
And so
Every day. Okay, baby, I'll call you.
I love
Aubrey.
No, she says she doesn't call her every day.
I don't call them.
No, she
Not
does.
that I don't call them every day.
No.
But if you
Good
work,
work. Yeah.
But like I try to text, I try and text. But if I don't talk to her for more than 2 days, I'm like, "Are you dead?" Or
Yeah.
I'm likely 60 less. I'm like, "Are you dead? You haven't left the house in 2 days. I don't like you."
Yeah. So I will call more.
Older generation.
Yeah.
Well, Aubrey, we'll give you Aunt Sylvia's number. You can call.
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
Her.
well, you.
yeah, you'll have to call her.
But then Mom won't charge her cell phone, so she won't answer. So it's fine.
Charge my cell phone.
Do you? Because on Life 360, it'll be like, it's like, tell your mother she has 3%. I'm like,
Again,
again.
today.
So where's your life alert? Sorry, so
Yeah.
that was
One of those yet, but I'm sure it's coming.
Have y'all seen that thing as like a vest that older people can wear that it senses whenever you're gonna fall, and then it puffs out and protects you? Have y'all seen it? Because I sent it to
An airbag.
Dorcas was like, "Dad needs this." She's like, "Shut up." I was like, "I can't." He's getting it as a stocking stuffer.
I've seen that.
Love it.
his stocking's gonna go.
I love it. So it looks like a sumo outfit. Well, we're gonna kind of wrap that up. It's been probably about 2 hours of our first like cousin on the Chapman side talk. So
Pick the wrong cousins.
we've talked
Pick
about
the right one.
we've talked about drinking. We've talked about all the good stuff. So, it should be good. I said we got Jerry was 15 dating a 13-year-old, so that's some good drama
Yeah,
up in here.
good
So
grandma.
we're gonna
At
leave
some
that.
point, it was 18 and 16, which then becomes a felony.
Yeah.
But whatever.
I'm sure there's Romeo and Juliet law in there somewhere. It's fine.
But I loved him. And I
We
still
know.
love him. Since 1986, I've loved him.
Yeah. Well, we love both of y'all.
Yeah, we do.
That's true. We do.
1986.
And you, Aubrey.
And you're 1995.
And call me anytime, baby. Yeah, call me anytime.
You little skinny chicken. Too.
All right, guys. Well, thank y'all so much for hopping on. And for listening, thank you for listening to another episode of The Mother You Know, The Woman You Don't. We hope you learned something. We hope you were inspired by something. Be sure to follow us on everywhere that you listen to your podcast. Follow us on social media. Check out our website, themotheryouknow.com. And we will be back next week with, I'm not sure who knows next week, but we'll be back next week with another episode. And we've reached
Talk to you later.
Yes, and we love you, Misha and Aubrey, and
Thank
see you
you.
guys later. Mwah. Love you.
Thank you.
Fun.
See you later. Bye.